Evolving Skies booster boxes are about to hit $1,000. If you go back a year from now, if you told people that this was going to happen this quickly, everyone would have said you're crazy. Because I remember when these boxes, about a year ago, it was like $400 to $500, just 1 year ago. And people at this point were saying you might as well put your money into another set like Chilling Reign, Fusion Strike, some of these other sets, because Evolving Skies is too expensive for a modern box. It's going to take forever to go up in value. It's going to stagnate, which it did, you can see here. But people thought that this was going to take forever to double. So you might as well put your money into Chilling Reign and Fusion Strike. Now, don't get me wrong, those have still performed extremely well, but they have not doubled in value. And honestly, it's actually more than doubled because this price here isn't very accurate. But those boxes haven't even doubled. But Evolving Skies being $400 a year ago has doubled. And those other boxes, Chilling Reign, Fusion Strike, even some other ones like Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, have not doubled. The closest set that I saw on TCG Player double in a year is Lost Origin, and that's one of the things I was telling you guys where I really feel like Lost Origin is going to be the second most expensive booster box in the Sword and Shield era given some time. But this shows something that I guess, especially in Scarlet and Violet, if we ever see some crazy prices for maybe Surging Sparks booster boxes or some other set that comes on the future, this just proves that if there's a standout set in the era like Evolving Skies and Scarlet and Violet, which so far Surging Sparks has been the best main set, I'm not saying that's the Evolving Skies, but just if that happens again where you see a standout set, I'm not saying it's going to exactly replicate what Evolving Skies did, but just know that, even though boxes get to $200, $300, $400, people get scared and they think it's impossible for it to, double in value or go up even more because they say it's too expensive, it's just going to stay here forever, it's too new, it's not going to go up. But Evolving Skies has proven that to be wrong. A set that's not even 4 years old yet is now almost $1,000 a booster box. So don't let prices scare you into thinking that, oh yeah, it's not going to go up anymore because it's too expensive. Well, is the demand there? Is it going to be reprints? Like, there's so many other things you have to take into account. And even Evolving Skies had a few reprints. Some of them weren't very big, but it's not like Evolving Skies was nowhere. And you got to think about how many Evolving Skies packs were in other products as well. Like, it wasn't like Evolving Skies was like short printed or anything. There was tons of Evolving Skies packs. Even now, you can find Evolving Skies packs in different products. So Evolving Skies was plentifully available. But yet, there's so much demand that look at the price of these booster boxes. It's insane that we're seeing this. But it proves a point that I'm trying to make, is that too many people focus on just prices and not looking at the demand side of things and seeing how popular the set is. Like, people get too focused up on seeing, for example, when I talk about Sword and Shield boxes that are like $200 and people saying, well, this Scarlet and Violet box, Obsidian Flames or whatever, or Paradox Rifts has a better chance of doubling in price. It doesn't always work like that. And I understand where people come up with that idea in their mindset, and for some things it might be true. But if you're taking a set like Lost Origin versus a set like, I don't know, Obsidian Flames, I would argue that Lost Origin, it's possible it could double just as quick as Obsidian Flames. So I just want to just show this with Evolving Skies, that expensive boxes can still perform extremely well and even better than less expensive booster boxes. So you can see here, we have sales of around, it ranges a lot, but it's like 900 to 950 to 975. You can see these are the problems, with TCG Player. They allow listings of like loose booster packs under booster boxes. They need to get rid of this. I don't know why, because it skews up the market price. But you can see here there are sales that aren't like legitimate, just booster boxes. These are probably loose packs, or maybe on the Japanese side. I wish TCG Player would get rid of these because it skews up the data. But these are selling for around closer to 950. So I can show you guys some listings on eBay, because if you don't think TCG Player is a good place to look at this data, you can see here we have boxes listed for over 1,000. Some right now selling, it's still on bid for now, what, 860, and still has like a day to go. We have some here for low 900s, kind of low 900s here. A case going for $5,550 plus $200 shipping. Let me actually do the math on that to see what that turns out to be. It turns out to be like $950 per booster box. And then we have here one for 1,000. And you can see there's a ton of other listings, not just booster boxes. You can see here 950, there's just not that many. Like if I go into the next page, they're gonna still be some, but they're all around like not low 900s to $1,000. So you can see here, this is not like a false price or anything. Like $900, like these are around like 950. That's the closer market price because what TCG Player says is actually incorrect. So now I want to show you guys, these are sold listings because I just showed you guys on just available listings to buy. But now I'm going to show you guys the proof and the receipts that these are actually selling. See, these are all recent sales within the past few days. Sale for $935. This is a sale for $900. Sale for like $930, $940. Sale for $900. And sale for $910 plus whatever shipping was probably like $10. So I just wanted to make this video to just talk about Evolving Skies once again and just show you guys that, very good sets that are, the outstanding sets in each era. When boxes get up to $200, $300, $400 like Evolving Skies, I'm not saying this is going to happen again, but people get too scared about these like prices of $200, $300. Like people think that once it hits that, oh, it's going to take forever to go up. Like I don't know where this whole mindset came from, but this just proves it's not true. And I know there's not going to be another set out there like Evolving Skies, at least that as it seems, because Evolving Skies is just miles above any other set really that we've seen recently. But I just want to tell you guys this because if we have something like this in Scarlet and Violet, people are going to say the same thing, and it could possibly happen again where we see something like this with Evolving Skies where a booster box gets super expensive and it just continues to grow. And now that we're seeing Evolving Skies boxes at close to $1,000, it's crazy that we're seeing this, and people thought this was impossible like a few years ago when these boxes were a few $100s. It's crazy how some things work, and hopefully some of you guys out there still have your booster boxes because they're going to hit $1,000 very soon. So that's all in this video today. I just want to talk about Evolving Skies and how they're about to hit $1,000. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.